Without getting incredibly weird, life, just about every aspect of life has a spiritual connotation. Or you can extrapolate something that maybe God is trying to teach you through that. And sometimes it's a quick, short lesson right in front of you. And other times it's a long-term lesson. It's an investment, I guess, if you would. And it's not that we have to try to figure that out. It'll reveal itself. And it's when we try to figure it out is when it becomes weird. But when we allow it to just reveal itself organically, it it breathes. It's like saying the truck in front of me is turning right and there's a red light and all this other thing, and you start trying to pull it all together and looking at the license plate of the truck and what brand is the truck, what product is it moving, and then you start trying to put things together. That's when it gets weird. But when it just goes, kind of plops right in front of you and it's like, this is this. That's, the sort of thing that really begins to hold impact. And that's kind of how like I use my life to learn and to teach others as well. Is I use my life as an example, and whether that's being an idiot and getting dehydrated from fishing and dealing with the repercussions of that, or you know a phone call from a friend, whatever it might be. But I allow the Lord to speak to me through those things. And if there is something there, there's something there. And if there isn't, there isn't. Again, it's when we try to make something happen, when there's nothing there, that it becomes weird. We get, honestly, seen quite a few people in my life get led astray, chasing down all these paths, down these little bunny trails, and they get caught up in just a bunch of nonsense, and it's not worth it. And so keeping life relatively simple is there's simplicity and there's beauty. And some of that is getting out of your mind of thinking that you have to have answers for everything, having uh, getting out of the place of you have to understand the why, the explanations, you know, what color blue really is the sky? Well, it's sky blue. Is it really? No, because it's a gradient. But those sort of things and just making life simple so that life, well, is simple. That's kind of the goal. Just allow life to be simple. And then there's things that are making noise in my truck that are annoying me. And that's not making my life simple. It's making my life annoying. And I found it. Found the culprit. It was a water bottle cap. Problem solved. Now I have freedom. Uh, freedom from agitation. But yeah, just allowing the Lord to be the Lord and making your life simple will eliminate so many problems and so many issues. In this way, we can really see God move in our lives. And that's really it for today. Is we don't have to try to create. It will happen on its own. And it's having ears to hear and eyes to see. Every so often, it helps to have eyes to see. I mean, eyes to hear and ears to see. But for the most part, you keep them in their natural sense of use. And then every so often, you need them to do something different. Sometimes you need your ears so that you can be told where to look so you can see. And sometimes you need your eyes to be pointed in the right direction to make sure you're paying attention to what's being said so you can hear it. But again, the goal is to not make it weird, but to make it organic. And keeping it organic is just keeping it simple, not overcomplicating it, not making it harder than it needs to be. And we have a good tendency to do that when it's not needed. At least I know I do. I'm really good at making things complicated when they don't need to be complicated and they could just be simple. But, you know, why would I do that, right? So don't be like me. Make life be easy for yourself and just make it simple.